Hey everybody, this is Bradley of Bradley Teaches, and today we're going to talk about stacked overlays. What are they, and how can you use them effectively in your Restream Studio broadcast? So what is a stacked overlay, and how do you use it, and what's the best ways to implement it, right? So a stacked overlay is essentially a series of graphics that you utilize throughout your video in a way that it looks like they're stacked and layered. So let me give you an example. We can start off with a base overlay, right? Just a frame overlay, very basic. And then you can also utilize this with Restream Studio's built-in lower thirds, right? But then what if you want to add something to it, like a custom lower third of your own? Now you keep that basic frame, but then you do a second version of it that also adds that lower third of your name and title. What about a logo bug that's in a different placement than default? Then what if you even want to do a lower third call to action for your audience? So all those things can be implemented in this new layered or stacked overlay. And if you want to go back to the plain look, you just turn on another one, right? So you can give the illusion of a stacked look and still have that branded basic look that flows throughout your whole broadcast. So that's a very effective way to use it, and then kind of keep that look as a steady rolling thing where you can add and subtract things from it and not have to create a bunch of little different graphics, right? So I'm going to jump into Canva right now and show you how easy it is to make a stacked overlay. So let's go. Okay, so here we are in Canva. We're going to go to create a new design, presentation, right? So now let's go to our Restream folder, grab one of these step and repeat designs. Let's scale it up to fill the whole area. And now what we have to do, let's go over here to the elements folder, and we're going to pick a basic shape. There we go, one of my recently used. That's just a square. And we're going to scale it to create the opening area for our main overlay. I like to make my top and side edges about the same, then have a thicker edge at the bottom so I can utilize lower thirds that are built in the Restream or my own lower thirds. And we're going to color this black just to get some good contrast and so that that's transparent. So this is our basic design ready to go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to copy this a few times because it's going to be the base for all the other designs. So let me click on that first, copy it a few times. All right, so this first design is going to be simple. We're just going to use a logo bug. So let me go back to my Restream folder, grab the logo, and we're going to size it and place it in this custom position that you usually can't place it in if you use the logo feature, right? So this is a custom placement for that. Now, here's a decision you have to make. Do you want to stack on top of this or create a new one? So I want to stack on top of the logo bug. So let me create a copy of that, and we're going to add a lower third to it. Now I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to use a lower third design that I've already created in the lower third video. And you can just go back to that to see how exactly I created it. But I'm just going to paste that in here and utilize that for this new stacked look. So here we go. And it's already placed properly. So there we are. We have our basic design, logo bug design, and now a lower third nameplate design. All right. Now for this last look, I'm going to use another clean look now because I'm already going to be using the logo from Restream. So I'm going to paste in my lower third call to action that was from a previous design, right? But we're going to edit this up a little bit. What I want to do here is change a few things. First, I know I want to change my icon here, but let me change the text first just to get a little more contrast. Just going to make it white. And now I'm going to add my own logo. So let me go to my folder over here. I'm going to add the gray one just to have a little more contrast, but not stick out too much, right? Drag it over here, size it down, and place it. And what I'm going to do now is just kind of change the position so I can delete the other one. And then I'll come back to this and make it maybe a little bit bigger, I think. Yeah, I do want to make that a little bigger. So I'll make that a little bit bigger now. And now the designs are done. I know this seems quick, but these are designs already made, right? So now you have your basic design, You have a logo bug version of the design, logo bug with a lower third, like you can always click back and use that template again. Then finally, we have the call to action frame. All right, so there you have it, a stacked overlay design. Everything from a plain look to adding your logo bug to adding your nameplate or even adding a lower third call to action. Then you can just go back to the plain look again, all while holding on to your brand and letting everyone know who that video belongs to. So catch you all in the next video. Keep on creating. Bye-bye.